Well, hey, neighbor, come on in. It's me, Angie. Well, I have my StreamYard. How are y'all doing? We'll wait and see if I come on early. I didn't put up a thumbnail because I wasn't sure about if I was going to have Wi-Fi or because AT&T is supposed to be here today to check my outside lines. They sent me a text saying that they were out there working on it, so I don't know. It looks a little more stable today, a little more clear than it has been looking, but we'll see. Hey, Christina, I have StreamYard back. Yay! I'm so excited about it. It looks a little better, like a little more stable and brighter. How are you doing? I saw your live. I didn't see it till this morning, and I clicked on it. I thought you actually stayed live for like 3 hours. I saw 3 hours and something on there, and I was like, I cannot believe I missed this. How did I miss 3 hours? Um, yeah, it was really heavy rain, and the wind was blowing really really bad. You might can tell the effects because I've been up most of the night. It didn't really hit us till oh probably midnight. So James and I stayed up to see how bad it was going to be. I didn't want to get in the bed and then have to get up and get back in my wheelchair if it got really, really bad. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Welcome in. Uh, yeah, you can tell by my eyes and everything that I've been up most of the night. I think we stayed up till about 1 or so, and then I woke back up at 3:30, wide awake. And hey, Jessica, and welcome in. I want to give. Let me go into my live just one moment, please. And moment, please, Lisa. Lisa, next time you type in something, you'll be able to drop your link. But y'all, this light is really bright. Hey, Christina. I didn't realize how much I was going to miss StreamYard until I didn't have it. Now, I don't mind going live on YouTube, and it's really nice when I'm in my yard. But I like StreamYard a lot better. I'm glad you're doing good, Lisa. Y'all feel free to drop links, or it looks like Christina. I mean, let's see who. My sister Christina is dropping links. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you, everyone. But anyway, the wind got really, really high. You could hear it just blowing, and my wind chimes on my porch were just going back and forth. But I don't know if y'all were here with me yesterday when I did a live before the storm came. Everything was just real calm, and you couldn't see any birds except the hummingbirds. No squirrels, no nothing. Well, this morning I get up, birds everywhere in my yard, at the feeder, cardinals, all kind of finches, all kind of birds, squirrels running all over the yard. It was like they knew to take shelter, that something was about to happen. I'm not kidding. It's like they knew. Lisa, I looked for your I looked for Margie's Wednesday auction last night and she didn't have it. I knew she said she was going to take some time off, but I didn't know it was going to be that this soon. And so I don't know where you're going to be on Wednesdays now. Are you going to be anywhere, or are you just going to be collabing by yourself and somebody else on your channel, or are you going to be on somebody else's channel, or you don't know yet? But I can't seem to yeah, I knew she was taking off, but I didn't realize it was going to be like right now, like when she said it, like it was a done deal. I didn't realize it. I thought it was going to be a couple of Wednesdays and then she was going to stop. It's fine to take a rest sometime. I don't see how y'all do it anyway. I don't see how y'all do it. I really don't. Yeah, birds know. Dogs do too. Misha is our meteorologist. Yeah. Yeah, you're on tonight. But usually I watch the Wednesday night over at Margie's because it was you and Margie, Michael, Denise, and, I watched that. But I didn't know where it was going to go from when Margie stopped. If you were just not going to do a Wednesday night or what. I didn't know. But I looked for you last night around 8 o'clock or 8:30. I looked to see where you were. But the wind's still blowing. I made a little short video this morning to let everybody know that I was still alive and everybody was safe and all that. If y'all not familiar with Lisa Funds Finds, she has a very good auction. Really attractive, beautiful lady. Has a really funny laugh. Every time she laughs, it makes me laugh. Have you ever been around somebody that when they laugh, it makes you laugh? Because it's not that you're making fun of them, it's just funny. So if you are not familiar with her, go over there and check her channel out. Christina had a live, and it was it like a silent live, Christina? Because when I went on there, and you wasn't talking or anything because I was going to rewatch it, do the rewatch. And I went through it. I said, well, she's going to start talking anytime now. And then I couldn't imagine you going 3 hours, talking for 3 hours. I was like, she stayed on here over 3 hours and I missed it and didn't see it. What happened? But it was like a silent, it was a silent. You're welcome, Lisa. It was a silent live. I've never done that. I know I've seen it on other people's channels, but I've never done it. Hey, Angie and everyone in the chat, send virtual hugs and prayers. God bless you all. Thank you, Pamela. Welcome in. Jessica's telling everyone hello. Y'all share me out. Don't forget to give me one of these. Like I said, I didn't put a thumbnail up because I didn't know if I was going to have Wi-Fi or not. We actually had to change our modem, our router. But AT&T was supposed to come by today and check the outside lines. And they sent us a text saying that they were working on it. So we could drop out any minute now. That's why I kind of went early. I kind of went, I'm doing my live earlier. My son and his family are safe. The storm kind of moved away from them a little bit. Now they got heavy rain and high winds and all that, but they didn't get the brunt of it. He actually went to work this morning. Now Haley didn't. Haley stayed home with Berkeley because I think Berkeley's school was closed today. So Let me see if I can cut this light out and it'll take some of this light off my face. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I can do it or not. I'm going to have to do like my son says. I'm going to have to declutter. I don't know if I can do it. There we go. I think it's this light. Now I really am dark. I really am dark now. Oh my goodness. Who else has come in here? Auntie Mama, welcome in. That's my ring light. My ring light is shining down on me right now. Welcome in, Auntie Mama. How are you? If y'all not familiar with Auntie Mama, y'all have to get up real early to catch her. She comes on 4:30 a.m. my time. It's 5:30 where she is. I don't know if y'all are up that early in the morning. A lot of people aren't. So you're going to miss her. Now, she come on live or did a video about her and Uncle Daddy yesterday, and they were cleaning the yard. So she does do videos. She does do videos. Welcome in. I don't know what's going on. I hadn't been live in so long. I just said, well, I'm going live. I'm just going to try it and see what happens. I know there's other people having things go on. There's auctions going on. There's people that usually come into my chat that are at auctions, which is fine. I just wanted to come on because I hadn't been on in so long that I was missing it. I mean, I could not believe that I was without Wi-Fi almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You're welcome. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, yeah, I need to check out Jessica's channel. She does videos. I saw something that she was. Are you redoing your bathroom, Jessica? Is that what I saw? You're changing the scenery in your bathroom. Is that what it is? I read stuff and I don't know if I dream it or if it actually happens, because at night I'll sleep 2 or 3 hours, wake up, stay awake 2 hours, go back to sleep 2 or 3 more hours, wake up. I don't ever really get a full night, 8-hour night sleep. I wish I could, but I don't. Magic, I finally got to catch you live. Usually see it after you're gone. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. I'm so glad to have you. Oh, you're not? Well, what did I see? Did you post something that you were changing a room in your house? Did you post something? I'll see if she'll answer me. Lord, if you didn't post that, I guess I dreamed it. I know, isn't it a great name? I wish people would do one video on their channel to tell how they came up with their YouTube name. I wish they would do that. Like when they first start their YouTube channel, tell, okay, this is why I chose the name of my channel. This is why I named my channel The Winning Walk with Christina. Or this is why I named my channel Unimagic. Or this is why I named my channel Lisa's Lucky Finds. Or, mine is so simple. It is not really a story in the reason it's me, Angie. When I used to talk to people on the phone, and they would say hello, I would say, "Hey, it's me, Angie," before we would even start a conversation. You know how some people say, "Hey, what you doing?" Just like they couldn't recognize my voice. I'd always say, "Hey, it's me, Angie." And they would say, "Oh, hey, Angie." And really, that's how I came up with that name. I did a short of my wall. Oh, okay. I chose the name back in 1996. It's a French pronunciation of Unimagic. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did a sign thing on my wall. Oh, okay. At least I didn't dream it. At least it's happening. It's been my business name for about 10 years now. Okay, what kind of business are you in, Unimagic? Can you share? I mean, should I know? Should I already know what your business is? I don't know if I should or not. How long have you had your YouTube channel? So it looks like uh Hurricane Francine has turned into a tropical storm withering away. I guess it's close to Tennessee now. I made wire wrapped jewelry, paintings, crafts. Oh, nice. I wish I could paint. Less than a year on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Uh my oldest sister, people that have been familiar with my channel, I think I've talked about this before. But my oldest sister can draw, paint. She's very creative. She's the one that helped my children when they were in school with science projects, reading projects. Anytime they had something to build or something to do at school, my oldest sister helped them because I'm not creative. Uh, but she can draw and paint. She can sing. She has a very beautiful voice. She has a lot of outward talents that people can see. I wasn't blessed in that area. I have a page on Facebook that I sold through. Oh, okay. So you don't do that anymore now? You don't sell paintings and all that now? All right, Jessica, you have a good afternoon. Bye, hun. What are you going to do today, Christina? Are you working from home? What time are you going to be on, Lisa? What time are you going to be on tonight? Are you going to be on with Patty and Denise and Becky? Is that who it is? I haven't been posting on Facebook. YouTube has kind of taken over. Yeah, it will do that. YouTube will get the best of you. It will. Are you going to start selling on YouTube? I would love to see some of your paintings. Uh, I'll be on YouTube. I think it's going to be y'all. I lost count. I know that sounds bad. It was 3 years in September. I know it wasn't 4. It couldn't be 4. But as fast as time flies, it could have been 4. But I think it was only 3. It was either 3 or 4 years that I've been on YouTube. I'm almost to 1,400 neighbors. And when I get to 1,500, I'm going to do another giveaway for 1,500. But yeah, Patty and Becky, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm getting these names down. I'm finally learning everybody that's in your that collabs with you finally. I'm working right now to 3:30. Then I'm walking to Walmart to get a few things. How far is Walmart from your house, Christina? I have been mostly glass and collectibles. I've been on Johnny's channel and Mark and Mike, also with Scooter Renee and Dream Chaser. Well, then why hadn't I caught you on there? I go to all those auctions. Maybe I've seen you and not realized that it was you. I don't know. I got to pay more attention. I sold a few pendants the other day on Mark and Mike, two old guys. Huh. I usually go into their uh their auction. I don't know how I missed it. I don't know. Maybe that was the weekend I was on the coast and I didn't tune in. The neighborhood Walmart is about a mile away. Oh, okay. I hope you don't need a lot because, my goodness, you don't want to be carrying 10 bags back with you. When will you go dumpster diving again? Anytime soon? If y'all don't know this, Christina dumpster dives. Not only does she dumpster dives, but she does the winning walk, which she talks about her faith and a lot of wisdom in her talks. But she dumpster dives, finds some very, very nice things that are just thrown away. Just like, okay, we don't need this anymore. I was on with them last Sunday. I'll be on their channel again this Sunday, helping Dream Chaser sell and maybe sell a few of my things. Oh, nice. I'm going diving once Ray gets home. I don't have a car. Did you tell what happened to your car, Christina? The fish keeper. The fish keeper. Tennessee fish keeper. I don't think I've ever seen you, the Tennessee fish keeper. Where did you hear about the channel, or did you just happen to pop in? Welcome in, where we have no drama, no bullying, no acting ugly or being nasty to anyone. This is a very peaceful, calm chat. My name is Brandon. Well, hey, Brandon. Uh, and I am sorry if I missed saying hello to anyone. I got involved typing, so hello, everyone. We must have a mutual friend. Really? We might. We might have a mutual friend. I don't know. I'm trying to think. If you're the Tennessee fish keeper, you must like to fish. Are you a fisherman? Hey, sweet sis Angel. How are you? Welcome in. Are you having your auction this Saturday? Angel has auctions once a week on Saturdays. Luke. Hello, Luke. I've never seen you either. Where are y'all hearing about the channel? Aquatics, Christian minister, and a puppet named Curly. Oh, okay. I'll have to check your channel out. Oh, you're doing more Halloween things this Saturday? Y'all know Halloween is coming up really, really fast. And look, let me tell y'all this. Our next grandbaby is due October the 17th. So before Halloween, I'm going to have a new grandbaby, a little girl. So I cannot believe it's already time for her to be born. Luke, where are you from, honey? No, Halloween is not in December. Christmas is in December. You must be from over the pond. Oh, October the 17th was your mom's birthday? Nice. Uh, the two numbers, and I think we talked about this before, but the two numbers that follow our family everywhere are the number 17 and the number 30. Those are the two numbers that follow us everywhere, everybody in our family. 17 and 30. So her going to be born on the 17th is not that unusual. My birthday's May 17th. James's is July 17th. His mama's was August the 17th. Then we have our three babies born on December the 30th. Matt and Haley's anniversary is 1/7/17, which makes it 17/17. Our children's numbers when they played sports was 17. It follows us 17 and 30. Tennessee, 46 male Christian and comedian. Nice to meet you. I'm into gardening also. Oh, do you know CC's Texas Garden? That may be our connection. CC's Texas Garden. I think that's the name of it. Hey, my friend Lori, welcome in. Yep, sweet Lori's here. I'm so glad you made it, Lori. Lisa, I'll make it over tonight. James is working nights tonight. So when he works nights, I get to watch on the big screen a lot of the auctions that I like. If he's here, I watch it on my phone because he usually takes over the big screen TV. But who else came in? Where are y'all hearing about the channel? I'm glad y'all are. Don't forget to Herman the Great Variety Show. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Are you friends? Wait, hold on. I think I got confused with Christmas. It's Christmas in December. Yes, Luke. Luke, it is Christmas, honey. It is. Are you friends with Simply Jan Homestead? I have been to her channel. I'm pretty sure I am. She used to do lives, but I haven't seen her live in the last little bit. Lori, what are you doing today? How's everything with you, my friend? HA. Man, I got some new people coming in. I just don't know where y'all finding me from. Welcome in, as long as there's no drama, no bullying, no backstabbing, no treating each other ugly. It's all positivity here. It is uplifting, and we encourage one another and lift each other up, and we allow others to be who they are in the chat without any condemnation. That's what my channel's about. Mostly I follow auction channels. I do have a few other channels that I go to, but mostly I follow auction channels. I used to have an auction myself, but I stopped doing that a few years ago. We're getting some of the rain from the hurricane here in Arkansas. We needed it. Oh, we got lots of rain last night. Wind and rain. But I think the winds were only like 15 miles an hour instead of 60 like they predicted. You can hear my wind chimes out my window right now just going crazy with the wind. My allergies are kicking my butt, but plus been getting anxiety attacks. I think it's just stress, but I'll be okay. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. I know about anxiety attacks. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Yes, I have many friends of the homestead community. Melinda, Elliot, or is that supposed to be David? Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So glad you came in. I'll check your channel out later on. Yeah, anxiety is so real. It is so real. That's awesome. We need some more here in Texas. Yes. I've had a few anxiety attacks before. Yeah, they're not fun. Hunter's like, okay, Hunter, let's be nice. Be nice, Hunter. Um, but the one thing, people have anxiety for different reasons. Uh, and an anxiety and a panic attack are two different things. I have found that out. Anxiety is just this uneasy feeling that you feel like something's about to happen, something bad's about to happen, and you're just waiting for the other shoe to fall, and you just stay all antsy. Now, panic attack is when you just go into this full-fledged, I can't breathe, get me out of here, and you just kind of do that fight or flight kind of thing. You know, sort of like I had a panic attack when I tried to do the CT at the hospital. I get them, but I know they're horrible. They're horrible. Anxiety is no Benio. I have peppermint oil inhalers that I use when I feel anxious or panicky. They calm me. Yeah, like I said, anxiety is when you carry it around like you feel like something's about to happen, but you can't put your finger on it. Oh, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm going to have, and this is so unreal to me. James and I were talking about this. We're going to have three grandbabies Christmas this year. Three. And last year we didn't have but one because Lincoln wasn't born to December the 30th. So we went from one grandbaby at Christmas to three this year. Lori is a Christmas junkie. Yes, she is. She is, Angel. She is. She loves Christmas. Talk soon. Okay, Tennessee Fish Keeper. I'm going to have a big turkey on Halloween. Okay. You have that big turkey, Luke. You do you. If you want to have turkey, you have turkey. Well, my daughter had a baby last December 30th. My son already had a baby. She'll be 4 years old this December. And then they're having their second baby in October. Yeah, Lori, right. You don't ever do Christmas. Yeah, right, right. I hear you, Lori. I hear you. Thank you, Hunter. And do trick or treat in December. Hey, you go for it, Luke. If that's going to work out for you, I want to see you walking around with a trick or treat bag at Christmas time and see how many people give you candy. Let's see how that works out. I mean, it may work out. You don't ever know. It could. I mean, people may do that. Hunter, what do you hunt? Can you hunt me a turkey? Oh no, Hunter. We don't get into that kind of talk in this chat. We stay away from that. No, that stirs up a lot of stuff. We don't talk about politics, and we don't specifically talk about religion because those two subjects They get people wound up. I mean, wound up. I choose Mr. Bobley. Look, I feel like this. The only thing I want to say about those two things that we're not going to talk about. It's your choice. You choose who you want to choose, and you have to live by that choice. You have your reasons what religion you are or what religion you're not. You have a choice what political belief that you are and what you're not. So I'm not going to debate it because I feel like we're all adults here. Okay, Lisa, see you tonight, hon. Bye. Bye. See you tonight, Lisa. Um, People are sensitive. Yeah, people are very sensitive when it comes to that topic. Because people, me, for instance, I can sit and talk about it. If it wasn't for all the people in the chat on one, I could talk about it. I could talk about it in the chat and be okay with it. Be okay if somebody disagreed with me. But there's a lot of people that they don't want you to disagree with them. And they get upset if you disagree with them. And I don't want that because, it's your choice. Whatever you choose to do, you're free to choose who you want in that area of politics, who you want, what religion you want to believe in. You're free. So, who am I to argue with you on what your beliefs are? So, you don't push yours off on me, and I won't push mine off on you, and we'll just live happily ever after. Careful. Yeah. That's why we can all stay. My standard is agree to disagree, not even one is or has to be the same. Right. That's what I say. I don't judge people for that. A lot of people they won't be friends with somebody because has anyone heard of a winter soldier? No, I haven't. A lot of people won't be friends with somebody else if they don't have the same beliefs. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Now I don't want you to be like a weird extremist. I can love you from a distance if you're going to be a weird extremist and let you have your moment and let you have who you are. But I don't want to be a part of that. Respect that. Wish more people like you, Angie. Well, I like to live in peace. And I like to live in harmony. And I like to love people. And I can love them from a distance. And I can love them even when they could give a rip about me. You know what I'm saying? And it's fine. I'm okay with it. Fair warning, I see you. Uh-oh, what's going on, Christina? What's going on, Christina? You need to fill me in. What do I need to know? Don't leave a sister out. Thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Camp Summer is brilliant. Y'all are saying things that I am not familiar with. I don't know any of that. I wish I could camp every year. We have a state park about 3 or 4 miles from my house. And they have cabins and you can put your camper there. They even have places where you can pitch a tent. and it's real nice. They have a lake. They have a playground area, a swimming area, a picnic area. Got you, Lori. But it's really nice, and it's a state park, so they have to keep it. Christina, you might have to fill me in, love. Hey, Bonnie, welcome in. Hi, Angie. It's me, Bonnie's Creative Gift Ideas. I thought I had you before, but no. Well, I'm glad you're here, Bonnie. Welcome. Welcome into the chat. My husband, I love Arkansas. We moved here 4 years ago from New Mexico. Oh, wow. I bet you're not used to the weather. New Mexico doesn't have much humidity, does it? I know Arkansas probably does. So glad you joined us, Bonnie. I'm watching too, Christina. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Oh gosh, Magic must be an English buff like me. Welcome in, everyone. No, very dry, but we get used to it quickly. I don't know how the winters are in Arkansas, but the winters here where I'm from in Mississippi are very mild. What is that spinner near your name? Does that mean you can fix a car? I don't understand what you're talking about. I correct my spelling a lot. I know I do the same thing, Magic. I do the same thing. I'm not too savvy. Are you talking to somebody in the chat about fixing cars? Because winters here are not bad at all. New Mexico does not get snow too. Yeah. I like a little snow, but I don't want it snowing every day for like a month. And you get like 10 to 12 inches of snow in a 24-hour period. And then it has to melt and it gets all nasty. I don't want that. But a snow spanned Blue Ridge. Spanned. Oh, did we have to throw somebody out? What do you do during the day? Just live my life. I am bound to a wheelchair, so I don't really. I had to retire from my job about 5 years ago. Summers here are crazy. Hunter, come on now. Where are you from? It's not snowing anywhere in the United States right now. Where are you from? There's a lot of ice on the car. I dislike snow. I'm a spring and fall type. Okay, ladies, you know what to do. It's okay. I'm used to it. I have a autoimmune disease that affects the my nervous system, and it's caused my spine to have tumors that are pressing against nerves that are causing me to that have caused me to lose my ability to walk. Yeah, I had to retire about 5 years ago. But it's all good. I'm alive and I'm doing well, and God has blessed me, and He keeps me safe on a daily basis. So, what's going on? What's new in y'all's life? My eyes are watering for some reason. What are y'all going to do this weekend? Do y'all realize it is the middle? Let's see, today's my baby sister's birthday. She turned 50 today. My baby sister did. She's in the 50 club now. So in 3 days, it'll be the 15th. That means that half this month is gone. Nope, not feeling good vibes with either. Thanks, Lori. I know. That's what I was saying. You do what you need to do now, monitors. Yeah, I was thinking the same, the winning walk with Christina. But we got summer will be over with September the 22nd. Then it'll start, and y'all know what I'm about to say if you follow my channel. Hunting season. Hunting season starts October 1. That must be difficult for you, Angie. I'm so sorry. Yes, God helps me through many difficult life situations too. I've learned to live with it and deal with it. Yeah, I got you, Christina. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Uh, it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to change it. I just had a pacemaker revision. They put a new pacemaker in. Uh, but I'm here and I'm alive, and I get to see my children, my grandchildren. I get to be with my husband. I mean, when I got diagnosed, they said I wouldn't live but 7 years. It's been, well, 7 years if they couldn't get it in remission. So I had to start taking steroids. That's where all this comes from. I've gained 100 pounds since I started taking the steroids, but I think I've outlived it a year now from when they said. Thank y'all very much. We kind of gave them a little rope, and I was hoping that everything would be all right, but it didn't work out too good. Hubby's birthday is Saturday. We are going to go sourcing for new items to sell, and on Sunday, I'll be live. I mentioned before. Yeah, do you have that link, Unimagic? Do you have that link? Or one of the mods can drop your channel link, and well, you don't have the link because you're going on with two old guys, vintage and resale. But just remember that's where she's going to be this Sunday. And if y'all don't want to purchase anything, just come over there and be in the chat. It's a lot of fun just to be in the chat. Okay, thank you. Yes, there's the cool kid. Welcome in, Nora. Yeah, Wi-Fi magic. Imagine that. Guess what it was, Nora? It was the router. Our neighborhood was completely out, okay? And I thought it was about time maybe they had gotten it fixed. So I called one of my neighbors and said, "Are you still out of Wi-Fi?" And she said, "No, I've got my Wi-Fi." But we still didn't have it. So I said, "Well, it's got to be our router." I didn't realize, this is after the third time I talked to AT&T. And you know how well that's went over. That's went over like a lead balloon. I said, look, send me a router. Send me a router and still send the guy to check the outside lines, which they were doing that this morning. And James and I hooked the new router up, and it started working. There's Francine. Hey, Francine. You didn't do much harm to me. You let your little hurricane fly over, and I'm doing good. Matt and his family are doing fine. We're doing good. All right, I want to mention the Stock Explorers channel. Y'all got to go over there and check her out. She's the cool kid of the block, is what I call her. She has memberships. She does scratch offs. She lets you know about the stock market, and she just does live sometimes, just talk. So check her out. And then of course you have Francine's Finds. It's auction time. Francine is a very dear friend of mine, and she collabs with other auctions, and she also goes live on her channel with her son Matt, which is a wonderful, wonderful young man. So y'all want to go over there and check her channel out. Francine, drop your link if you know. Well, I'm sure you know how. If not, one of the other mods drop it. You been doing okay, Francine? When's your next auction? Do you know if you're going on with anybody soon? Nora, when's your next live? Nora goes live a lot more than I do. So you can probably catch her at a lot of different times. Thank you, Christina. We're dropping that link. Y'all check out these channels. I'm telling y'all, these people are wonderful people in this chat. You'll want to check out their channels. I'm telling you. Really good. Most of them in here today are friends. I call them friends. Now there's some new people in here. I'm doing well. I'm happy that everything is okay with you and your whole family. Yes. Now we got bad winds and heavy rain last night. Matt and Haley got a lot of flooding and a lot of wind and rain, but the storm kind of shifted away from them a little bit, and they didn't get like the electricity out, all that kind of stuff. But Dawn Southern Finds, she lives near my son, and she's without lights right now. So she got more of the storm than what Matt and Haley got. She was on Dawn Southern Finds was on Susie Woozy's channel. They do the doghouse, and she was sitting in the dark because she had no electricity. She said she don't know when it will be turned back on because there were power lines down everywhere around her, flooding everywhere. But I think Dawn's house sits up on stilts, like off the ground. But she said a lot of the houses don't, and they got flooded. A lot of the homes got flooded. I'm doing well. I'm so happy. Okay. I've been blessed to have met so many wonderful people. Yes. Yes, Unimagic. Yes. Me too. I'm a part of a wonderful community of people. It's what you make it. And I can give you some really good advice, whether you take it or not. Don't get involved with all the that goes on. Don't get involved with all the drama. Don't take sides. Just love them all, because we all make mistakes. We all do something wrong. We all say the wrong thing. We all are in a bad mood sometimes. We all don't feel good sometimes. I mean, I don't even want James talking to me sometimes. I wake up in the morning and he comes in from working nights, and he's beaming like the sun, like wanting to talk and all. happy and all that because he's been up all night. I've just woken up and I'm like, I know he's not talking to me that loud. I know he's not trying to carry on conversation with me. So I know we can all get in moods. My dad and sister are without power. Oh, they are without power? Oh no, Christina. Hello, sweet Bonnie. Always good to see you. See, Francine knows Bonnie. Oh, no, no. Drama here. I went through all of that in the AOL years. Too much dumb drama. I know. It's so silly. But you just stay out of it. Just like you just do you. Yeah, Sis Angel is the biggest drama queen. I think she wins it hands down. I think you do, Angel. I think you just automatically get the award. We need to get you an award that looks like an Emmy and just send it to you. And you can do your profile picture in this award and just put the biggest drama queen under it. She's joking, of course. Angel is sweet. But when I was talking about James, I'm telling you, but I've been married to him 37 years, so he pretty much knows me and he knows how far he can go before it really gets bad. You know, he knows how far he can push me and then he knows when to stop. But then about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm good. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm not irritated anymore. You have to wonder if they are stuck in their high school days and just live for drama. No thanks, too over to care. I know. That's what I always say. Are we in high school? I didn't like it in high school, and I don't like it now. I mean, why? Why? Why are you doing this? I agree, Angel. You are such a drama queen. Yep, that's going to be Angel's new title. Yeah, got to watch out for Lori. You know, she stirs the pot a lot too. You know, you have those pot stirrers, you know, the ones that want to stir it all and then stand back and watch everybody go at it. You have those. That's why I'm in the phone with you listening to Angie echo between both our phone. Um, but let me tell y'all something. In order that what I found out just personally, this is just me. It may not be you, just me. When you have friends on YouTube and I have several people on here that I consider my friends. I really do. When you have a friend, even outside YouTube, even in the world, like here in my town where my friends are that I can reach out and touch and they come by and visit and all that. Your love for your friend has to outweigh your need for them. Okay? If your need for them is greater than your love for them, you're going to end up betraying them. Okay? Because if you need them for something greater than you love them, it's not gonna end well. But if you love them more than you need them, you'll let them be who they are, and you don't have to worry about if you'll ever be friends, for a long time, because you will, because you're freely letting them be who they are. Don't demand them to like the things you like. Don't demand them to go to the YouTube channels that you go to. Don't demand them to go to the auctions that you go to. Just don't demand anything from anybody and just let them be them, and you'll be happier. But a lot of people want that control. They want to control. They want to control. control. And I don't want to control anybody or anything. I just want to take care of me. That's it. That's all I want to do. I don't love anyone. Yes, you do, Lori. Quit saying that. Quit saying that. And I say this over and over and over again, but love is a choice. It's a choice. Now, I know that falling in love with somebody is totally different than loving mankind. I understand that. That's control. Some people think it's love. Yes, control is not love. It's not. I mean, think about this. Let's just simplify it. Simplify it. If I have to control somebody to cause them to love me or cause them to pretend they love me or cause them to do what I want them to do, if I have to control it, what does that mean? I mean, that is so phony. They're not real. They're just pretending. I mean, do you want people to pretend that they like you and love you because you're controlling them? That doesn't make any sense to me. That's my problem. I love everyone. Don't have a hate bone in my body. That's not a problem, Lori. That's a very good gift. Now, it can be a gift and a curse, and I'm sure you get hurt from it a lot. I'm sure that you get hurt. Oh, amen, Nora. I totally agree. I totally agree with that statement. You shouldn't have to beg for attention. Exactly. And first of all, get this. Stand back and let somebody else have their moment. I mean, why do you want to? Now, of course, it's going to be your turn in your moment. And at times, it is your turn in your moment. But why try to take over every single thing and not let somebody else? I have been on channels. This is no lie. I have been on channels when it's been about the person that has the live chat. And then somebody will come into the chat and they won't speak to anybody. And they'll just start going on about what they're going to do, how many videos they've made, what they're going to do here, there, and yonder. And they make it about them. And I'm thinking, now that'd be just like somebody coming into my house, like here at the house, opening my door and just immediately start talking about themselves and not saying hello. And here it is, my house. And you're going to start just immediately talking about how great you are and what you've done and all this stuff. To me, that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like that. Let other people have the limelight once in a while. Yeah, because everybody deserves to have their moment. And I don't think their moment should be taken away from them because somebody can't keep this quiet. And sometimes just sit back and watch. And then allow people to ask you a question if they want to hear from you. If they want to hear from you, they'll ask you a question. But people don't want to do that. No. No, it's not. You're right, Nora. Self-promotion. Everything's not about you. Exactly. My mother always told me self-praise stinks. Yeah. I mean, it's so hollow. I mean, if you have to self-praise, and I'm like this, if you have to tell somebody you're the boss, you're not the boss. If you have to tell people that I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm this, no. People are going to recognize it. You don't have to announce it. People are going to know it. I try to always sit back, watch, and if I get asked questions about myself, I answer right. Angie, I've learned about something called the high five theory. Give yourself a high five every day. Promote self. Oh, that is a good idea, Nora. See, it's sort of like the high five theory is sort of like I'll I tell people to look in the mirror every morning when they're brushing their hair, or and I talk to myself a lot, and I'm not ashamed to tell it. Talk to myself, talk to God, because I'm here a lot by myself, and I pray a lot here at the house, with nobody here. And I wake up every morning and say, well, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You are very pretty. God made you. He made you, and he threw away the mold when he made you. You're special. You're special to God. Now, I may not be special to everybody else. I'm special to James. I'm special to my grandbabies. I'm special to my children. But I may not be special to everybody else, and I get it. I don't have to be. But you should always remember there's only one of you. Nobody else is like you. Even if you have a twin, even if you have an identical twin, no one's like you. And you are fine just the way you are. And don't let people tell you that you're not, because you are. I like that, Nora, the high five theory. I always had low self-esteem till I met Ray. He helped me more than he knows. That's right. I say you only get better by being around people that aspire to better themselves, like playing a sport. Why do you want to play? Why do you want to be 10 years old, play sports with an 8-year-old, and knowing that you can win every time? That 10-year-old needs to play sports with somebody that's 12 or 13 so they can only get better. You only get better by playing with or being around people that are inspiring to be better human beings. Now that's the proper self-promotion is internal. You can love yourself as you are. You're not looking outside for praise. No. Mm-mm. It's called the high five habit. Okay, I'm going to start giving myself a high five. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look in the mirror and go, you go, girl. You go, girl. Robin did a podcast on it. Very good. No, Mel Robbins did a podcast. It's very good. I love Mel. She's good. I'll have to check that out. I'm going to write that down. Nora always laughs at me. She thinks I'm funny. Mel Robbins. I think I've been there before. I think you've given me her name before, Nora. When you make kindness a habit, it comes very naturally. Yes. Yes, Christina. I binge watch her. I find this more often than not. I don't know if y'all feel this way or not. But I find that, okay, I'm just going to throw this out there and y'all can agree or disagree, and I'm fine with it. Only about 20%, and I'm pushing 20%, it's probably less, want to improve themselves. They're trying to seek maturity. They're trying to seek spirituality. They're trying to seek to be who they are as they grow. I would say less than 20%. The others just want to be caught up in drama, gossip, just all kind of stuff. They don't care about maturing and becoming who they're supposed to be. And I find that shocking. Look, hi, it's AT&T again. We're sorry for the wait, James. We're running late. Listen to this. This is the text I just got. We're running late. It's unlikely we'll be there at 4. You can keep waiting or reply change to reschedule. Okay, now this is the same text that we got the other day. it started saying they were running late, running late. Then we get a text that says, we're sorry, we're not going to make it. We're going to have to reschedule. And it's the same. They're going down the same road. Same road. Oh, I'm not answering it. I'm just going to let it just flow the way it's going to flow. I'm not answering it. That's the way I did the other day. I didn't figure they would come because of the storm, because of the hurricane, because in Jackson there's a lot of flooding going on, and there's power outages out everywhere, and it's a gloomy day. So I wasn't looking for them to come anyway. It just so happened that I thought, oh my gosh, it's probably our modem, and I got them to send me one, and lo and behold, I have internet now. If not, I'd still be sitting, no internet, no anything, because they are keep canceling. They're going to cancel every time I make an appointment. I can't wait to go in here and tell James. He gets like fired up about over AT&T. I'll let him wait and find out. But we're going to go with in a month or so, we're going to go with Elon Musk. And I know a lot of people don't like him, but if his internet service will help me, I'm gonna go with it, because there's nothing else in our area. I mean, it's sort of like AT&T has a monopoly on it. You know, that's what's scary, is in our area there's nothing else. Let me see what they're saying now. AT&T is not even worth the time. I'm telling y'all. I don't know if y'all have AT&T or not. Well, look who it is. It's my buddy, my corner hugging buddy, Kim. Welcome in, Kim. Is your auction over with, love? Are you finished? Now, Kim, again, she has auctions. Corner buddy hugs. Hugs, Kimberly. Yes, it's over. Now, Kim does auctions. If somebody could drop Kim's, let me turn Kim blue. Hold on, Kim. Hold what you got, sister. Hold on just a minute. Okay, you can drop your link, Kim. Kim was just on the auction with Leslie's Lucky Finds. Yeah, I'm smurfed. So drop your link to your channel, or a auction that you're going to be at, or something that's going on. But if y'all don't know Kim, y'all need to go over there and check her channel out. Oh, Christina dropped it. Okay. Thank you, my sister. She's been dropping links, and she's been watching the back door too. We had two unexpected. They wasn't bad. They were just starting off real calm, and it looked like they were going to get a little more rowdy. So we had Christina and Lori. They kind of escorted them out in the backyard to play on the swing set, because they seemed like they were real childish, and they need to be out there with the little folks. So we sent them out to the playground where the merry-go-round and the swing set and all that, you know, where Berkeley likes to play. We sent them out there. They kind of went to the corner. Kim, you can understand what I'm talking about. We kind of sent them to the corner. Well, Christina and Lori did. They kind of just Bye bye. But we were talking about Nora, the stock explorer, was saying the high five habit. Is that what you called it? The high five habit? Yeah, high five theory is what you put first. Oh, and it's called the high five habit. You give yourself a high five every day. You know, some people think it's crazy to talk to yourself in a positive way, to give yourself positive affirmations or reinforcement. Oh my goodness, there. Hey Denise, I'm gonna try to do this. Denise's Magical Emporium. That welcome in. That is what Michael does. Mike from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. When he sells with Denise, he always goes, Denise's Magical Emporium. So welcome in, Denise. And of course, let me say it again. She has auctions, and I go to her auctions. I didn't realize you sold with anybody but Lisa and Michael and Margie. I did not know the other lady that was selling with you yesterday, Denise. I had never heard of her ever. I mean, up until yesterday. I didn't realize y'all were going, like y'all were double streaming. Like you were streaming and she was streaming. I didn't never heard of her. But she has some real pretty things. But anyway, Denise is really cool. Look, I am with Trisha, Sandy, and Otto on Saturday. Now, I will have to on Saturday at 9. You write that down. I did not know. See, I'm just learning something. I don't know all this. Is it on so it must be her channel. Look, let me tell y'all something. Denise has a video on her channel about this sinkhole that started in her yard. Okay? So she follows this sinkhole from May until August, I think, or the end of August. And she talks about it getting larger, and then the men coming in and they make it even larger, and they have to get it bigger to fix it. And anyway, it's the best video. It captured my attention the whole time. Y'all have to go over there and watch that video. She has a really good dry sense of humor, which I do, and I like that. She goes out into there. She goes over to see what the sinkhole looks like one morning, and she says, "Oh well, I hope the workers aren't over here. I'm in my PJs. I'm in my pajamas." Lo and behold, they're there. But anyway, go over and watch that video. It's really good. I did. You know, when you go into her channel, she had it on subscriber mode, and you have to sub to her and wait 5 minutes. So I did that yesterday in order to watch the auction and be a part of it. See, I don't know who this Janine's has daily sales to. See, I don't know her. Oh, it seemed like it was fun, Denise. I was enjoying the video because I didn't know what was going to happen next. I was like, is that where the Ninja Turtles live? Do the Ninja Turtles live in this sinkhole? Our starting bids are low. I know, Angel. Y'all start low. really low on y'all's beds. Otherwise, she gets a lot of bots and stuff. Oh, I understand. I understand why she does it. I had a couple of strange things happen earlier in my life, and we had to send them in the backyard to the playground. Yeah, we had to send them to the swings and the merry-go-round and all that. They seemed a little like maybe one of them was saying that Christmas, Halloween, Christmas and Halloween they were switching the dates up, just all kind of nonsense. But we were talking about I was getting my laundry. Oh, laundry. I have a load of clothes. I'm going to share this with y'all. Okay. Don't judge me. But if you do, it's fine. I'm okay with it. I have a load of clothes. The way that things work here at my house, since I'm bound to a wheelchair, I can't get down. Hey, Misha, welcome in. Nice to see you. The way you come through my back door, there's 2 steps, and then you come into my kitchen and dining room. Well, I can't get down those 2 steps, and my laundry room is off to the right. I can't get to my laundry room. I hadn't seen my laundry room in 2 or 3 years. You know, that could be a blessing and a curse. But James washes the clothes and dries them, and then he brings them to me, puts them on the couch. I fold them, okay? And I can put some of them up, but some of them are hanging clothes. And our closets, we wasn't thinking I was ever going to be in a wheelchair. So our doors to our walk-in closets are not big enough for me to wheel my wheelchair into the closet and hang the clothes. So he has to hang the clothes in the closet. So needless to say, it's a team effort to fold clothes around here. Now, I can wash dishes. I can put dishes in a dishwasher. I can clean my dining table off and wipe it down. But I have a lady that comes by and mops my floors and cleans my bathrooms. And there's just some things I can't do anymore. Being in a wheelchair, I just can't do it. But, and y'all, let me tell y'all this. I have at least 8 boxes on my table right now. I've had Berkeley for the last few days. I had Lincoln Monday. We had the hurricane yesterday and today. And I've got 8 boxes on my table that I haven't even opened yet of stuff that either somebody has sent me or I've gotten at an auction that I hadn't even opened yet. They're just sitting on my table. Like my table's fixing to take a trip. You know, it's going somewhere. I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere. And I can't stand that. And every time I wheel in there to go into the dining room or the kitchen, I see all these boxes sitting on my table. But have you ever not been in the mood to do something? I just hadn't been in the mood to just open these boxes. I just I'll get to them tomorrow. I'll open them tomorrow because I know once I open them, there's going to be a stack of boxes over here by our garbage can that James is going to not be here to take out to the garbage. And then we'll have to wait for him to get home. Then all the stuff that I take out of the boxes, guess what? I've got to find the place that they go. I've got to be able to put things where they're supposed to go. And I'm just not motivated to do that. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just not. I mean, I've reached a point in my life that I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do most of the time. And I don't have to go clean that table off. I mean, I want it cleaned off, but I don't have to do it. You know, I don't have anybody saying, if you don't clean that table off, you're going to be in trouble. No, I don't. Now, they're stacked up. I mean, it don't look like a hoarder's house or anything. But, I mean, they're stacked up, but still they don't need to be there. They're not meant to be on the table. So, anyway, that's my story of the day. And I talked about James's hoarder pile being down here on one of the little short videos that I did. And somebody put in the comments that looked like an opportunity instead of a hoarder. And I told James that. He thought that was pretty cool. And It looks like my table, like I'm a hoarder because I've got so much on my table. It really does. It looks bad. I haven't been downstairs for 4. I know those 2 steps when we moved it, when we bought this home, I never thought I would despise those 2 steps as much as I do. I'm going to tell you one thing. If there was any way that we could redo that and make it to where I could get out my back door, because I have to go out the front. I have uh, a ramp out front of my house that I go down and go around the side to go to the car. Misha, I'm so glad you made it in. Party time. I'm up with mom in skilled care right now. Have my boys, Mikey and Peanut here. All 4 of us are dozing. I know about that because I'm gonna tell you something. If I get still, mom doesn't want me making videos of her. Otherwise, I would. I bet that would be the cutest thing if you did, Denise. I bet that would be awesome. I would love to see it. I'd watch it. I would watch it in a heartbeat. I miss my grandmother. She was like my mom. And I wish I have VHS tapes of my grandmother. You know, that was the thing back then, was VHS. And I have it on, her on VHS. But I wish now that we had YouTube when she was still alive, and that I could have got her on my YouTube channel, because she had a very dry sense of humor too. I know what you mean about waiting to open boxes. I know it just gets, oh my goodness. And I'm not just saying this, and y'all, I get so many things from auctions that I get boxes every day. Sometimes James comes in with 5 or 6 boxes, and I'm like, what did I get? What did I win? What, I don't even remember, which I can go back and look, because I most of the time write it down so I won't forget, what I got or whatever. And when somebody sends me an invoice, I look on it and make sure, what I actually bought is on there, which 9 times out of 10 it is. But he comes in with boxes, but what I've been buying now is Christmas. I started buying Christmas back, I say July, for the grandbabies. And of course we got the new grandbaby coming. So I've been buying baby things for her. Blankets and different things for her. And we're going to have a shower for, it's called a sprinkle. When it's your second child, it's not a shower anymore. It's called a sprinkle. Who knew? I did not know that. Anyway, we're having a baby sprinkle for Olivia on the 28th of September. And I've been gathering things for the shower. She has showed up a couple of times on Trisha and Janine's when I had sales at her house. Oh, I would love to meet her, Denise. I would. I'm a sucker for glass, so I buy stuff I collect, but I also buy to sell in the booth we have at a vintage mall. We have a vintage mall here in our town, and I used to have a booth there, but of course I don't now because of my handicap. But I collect Blue Boy and Pinky. I don't know if y'all know those characters, Blue Boy and Pinky, which they don't go together, but they put them together. They're from different generations. They're not even in the same era of time. But this man, and I can't remember his name, had them hanging up in his mansion, and they were together, Blue Boy and Pinky. So now when you get one, you get the other, Blue Boy and Pinky. I have several pictures and little whatnots of Blue Boy and Pinky. And I collect owls, which I cannot get any more owls. I'm telling you. I have so many owls that and jewelry and whatnots and journals. I mean, I'm just owl poor. I'm just gonna tell you. I love owls though, but I just can't get any more owls. And my children are not gonna want any of this stuff when I pass away. What child of mine is gonna come in here and say, okay, I want mom's owls? That's not gonna happen. They have their own home, their own family, their own things that they like to collect. And I've never heard my daughter or my son say, I'm collecting owls. So that's not happening. So I better slow down on the owl thing. And then, of course, the Blue Boy and Pinky. I absolutely love Blue Boy and Pinky. Too bad you aren't close to me. I have boxes of stuff I used to take to a flea market booth, but I gave it up. I have tons of rocks too. In New Mexico, we went rock hunting all the time. Uh, I think it's when you find rocks that are unique and different. I love that. I can understand why you went rock hunting because you can really find some really neat rocks. But I'm telling you, some of this stuff. And right now, I have so much jewelry that I have gotten from the auctions, different ones, that I could give boxes of jewelry to people around my neighborhood and still have jewelry. And I'm thinking, where am I going to wear all this jewelry? I don't work anymore. I don't attend church because I can't, because of my wheelchair. James he works and he's not here on some Sundays to load my wheelchair up. And I don't trust anybody else to put my wheelchair on the back of my Jeep. I mean, I can't afford to have my wheelchair floating down the side of the road, falling off the Jeep. I mean, it's my lifeline. I can't have it falling off the back of the truck, my Jeep. So I wear it on my live chats. I wear it when we go to the doctor or when I go shopping, when I do get to go. Both of them will have some owls. I felt that way about my mama's teapots. I have them in my kitchen now. I bet those are pretty, Christina. I bet those teapots are. I found out this weekend when I was keeping Berkeley that she loves tea sets. She loved there. I had this little saucer and teacup, this espresso little tea cup on one of my shelves in the living room. And I always let her go up and look and touch. And, I let her pick up things. And I'm thinking, there's nothing more valuable than my grandbaby. If she breaks it, I mean, so be it. It's not worth $100,000. If it was, I wouldn't have it out on that shelf. So I let her lift it and play with it and look at it. And I tell her, be real careful with it. Don't drop it. And she usually is. She hadn't broken anything yet. But I can tell that her mom and dad don't let her just walk up and get little whatnots off their shelf. I just know. And she looks at me real funny when I tell her, yeah, you can look at it, you can hold it. Well, she played with that little saucer and teacup all weekend. She was pretending that she was drinking tea out of it. And she was just everywhere. She set it on the table when she ate. She took it off the table when she went into the living room. I mean, she just played with it. And it's glass. And she didn't break it. And I was telling her mom about it. And she said, oh, yeah, she loves tea sets. Note to self. Get Berkeley a tea set for either her birthday or Christmas. I already have that on the list. Have some sales, Andy. You can go on with two old guys or something. I used to have auctions, Denise. I used to do that. I used to. I don't see how y'all do it. The selling part is the easy part. Then you have the aftermath of invoicing everybody, boxing up everything, mailing everything out. That's the real job. Let's see. My shop garage is loaded with all of it. 1/4 of our U-Haul moving to Arkansas was rocks. Oh, wow. I have a bunch of geodes and need to cut open. Got a type saw. If I ever have time to do it, I will make it. Oh, that would be a good video. That would be a good video. I have a big 10-inch towel saw, Denise. I cut tons of slabs and rocks on it. She will remember that forever, Angie. Yeah, we painted fingernails. She painted my fingernails. I posted a picture of my nails that she painted on my Facebook page. And for a 3-year-old, she didn't do bad. She really didn't do bad for being, she'll be 4 in December. She didn't really do bad on my nails. And when I told her that she could paint my nails, because she wanted hers painted. We always paint nails, fingernails, and toenails, and she loves lotion. I always let her play with lotion. I know her mom and dad don't let her play with lotion, but I just put it all over. I'm like, I put it on her arms, her hands. I put it on her legs, and I say, okay, rub it all in. And I just let her play with lotion. And towel saw, okay. I'm trying to downsize after going through my grandma's things. I don't want to leave a lot of stuff for my kids to go through. I can understand that. I can understand that. It's such a thrill cutting a rock and seeing the beauty of that's it. That is inside. I bet it is fun. I wish I could afford one of those lapidary saw grinder machines for rocks someday. I don't know what that is, which I'm not familiar with all this rock cutting and all this stuff. But I'd love to watch it on a video. Denise, you could buy the blades and put them on a wet towel saw. Wish we were neighbors, Magic. Look, is that the kind of saw? Okay, this could be way off base. But when you put towel on your floor and you have to add water to it to get that towel to cut, what kind of saw is it? Is that a band saw? Or what kind of saw is that? I'm just off on a whim here. I'm not familiar with any of this. Christina said, yes, the geodes are beautiful on the inside. Now y'all want me to go do research on what it looks like and to do a video. I'm a rock fanatic. Can't you tell? Yes. I would love to see some of the rocks. I would like to do polishing too. Oh, yeah. I bet that would be fun. That is a towel saw. Okay. It's called a wet towel saw. Okay. Because, see, we had one of those here when we were putting our flooring down in our house. And the strangest thing is my grandfather used to be a carpenter. And he had all these different saws. And I didn't really pay attention to the names of them or what they were or what they were used for when I was coming up and growing up. I didn't have any interest in that. And James is far from a carpenter. Now, he knows a lot about a lot of things, but carpentry and auto mechanic is not his forte. That's not what he's good at. Watch Agate Dad. He's fun. Okay, let me write that down. Agate Dad. The crystal collector is fun. Seeing his finds. All right, let me Let me write that down. The Crystal Collector. James will like these too. Because we like those channels. We watch these channels that dig up, they have the metal detectors and they dig up uh, like things from the war, and they dig up bottles. Well, they don't have to have the metal detector for the bottles. They just use this little digging tool and they dig up bottles. We watch that channel. We watch the metal detecting channels. Uh, so I know we'll like these rock channels. I'm gonna check him. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check these two channels out. We dug for crystals out here in Arkansas. Fun. A lot of the rocks, crystals I have collected, I have made jewelry. Now, see, that's talent. That is talent. If you can make jewelry from rocks. Now, I don't have that gift. I'm gonna tell you, the only gift I've ever got that I know of is the gift of gab. Now, I can gab all day long, like we're doing right here. But as far as a gift of singing, drawing, crafty, being all crafty, I didn't get that gift. I didn't get it. Oh, I love metal detecting too. I have one, just haven't used it in a few years. Well, I can't use one because I have a pacemaker, and you're not supposed to use a metal detector with a pacemaker because I think it has magnets. But James could use it, and I could go with James, and he could use the metal detector, and we could do it together. But I can't. I can't use one. I'm a weird Jill of all trades, master of none. Well, I wish I had the ability to say that because, like I said, I do weird things. I write poetry. I I've kept a journal since I was 14 years old up until now. I'm 57. I love to talk, as you can tell. Uh, I'm a negotiator. I can negotiate whatever. I have those kind of gifts or curse, depending on how you look at it, you know. But as far as craftiness, oh, and I've always wanted to be able to paint and just sit down at a blank uh, canvas and just start painting. I just always had a desire. Oh, and I've always wanted to play the piano. Now my son can play the guitar. He taught himself how to play. He can play the piano by ear. He has a beautiful tenor voice, but I don't know where he got that from. When I was little, 5-year old, my dad was the park ranger in Geo's State Park in Iowa. He would bring home Geo's to break open good memories and beginning of my love for rocks. Oh, now that's a good story. I would love for you to do a video about that, Denise. That would be awesome. My crown molding in my house and did a pretty good job. Nice, you did that. I've gotten picked on. I get told, is there anything you can't do or know about? I tell them, well, hey, I can't ski, I skate, and I suck at math. Now, math is not my thing either. I can't math. But I love language. I love English. I love words. You know, James is like that. He's got a head full of knowledge about a lot of different things. But I call him Mr. Jeopardy because he knows you can just bring up a subject and he automatically starts talking about it. And usually you can look up what he's saying and it is something about that. So he is just full of this useless knowledge. Angie, watch Denise Love. She paints. I'm going to check out these channels. I'm writing all these down. Oh my gosh, that's near Keokuk. I'd love to go geode hunting there. Is it southeast Louisiana, or is that is beautiful, or is that L.A.? She must mean L.A. I'm a big reader. I read all kinds of things. I'm a well of useless knowledge. I love to read. I was a branch manager at a library. I had to retire when I come down with this autoimmune disease, and I love to read, but I like nonfiction reading. I like true stories, uh, self help, inspirational, uh, learning, anything like that. Now, this Harlequin romance, uh, all that kind of rigmarole, that's not my read. I don't read all that. But I love to read. I can sit, I used to could sit and read a book in just one night. Even when I worked, I'd get enthralled with a book that I wanted to read, and I would stay up all night to finish it because I couldn't put it down. And I literally want to hold the book in my hand. I don't want this computer pad thing that you're reading off of. I want the actual book in my hand. I mean, I'm old school. That's the way I want to read. I want to read a book that I'm holding. Oh, Iowa. Okay. Gotcha. Thank y'all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Christina. If you're still here, I hope you are, for dropping all the links. I like to read, but have trouble with eyes and just makes it hard. I tried to get through the Left Behind series and eyes didn't cooperate. I understand that. I'm already in trifocals. I don't even know where you go from trifocals. I mean, where do you go from there? I don't know. I do not know. And I remember my grandmother would hand me a box, uh, like of medicine or something, and say, "Read this." And I think, why can't she see that? I'm there. I know why she couldn't see it. Because her eyes were bad also. But that little print, and why do they put that little bitty print knowing that half the United States cannot read that little bitty print? I'm a nerd. As a kid, I'd get bored and read a dictionary or encyclopedia or whatever I could find. Yeah, I understand that. My uncle, which married my mom's sister, he was off the scale, like genius level. He read everything in their house, the dictionary, the encyclopedias. He listened to classical music. He, I don't know, he just was like really smart. And I'm going to tell y'all something. How he ended up with my aunt, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not talking about her, but I don't know. They just didn't seem like they went together. I'm not saying she was slow or anything, or really, I'm not saying anything about her. Now, she was educated, but she wasn't interested in learning like he was. You know, honestly, she will tell you right off the bat she didn't really care about school. So I'm thinking something else brought them together, but I'm not asking. You know, which both of them are passed away now; they're not living. But I always tell my favorite cousin, Bo, he's my first cousin, I'm like, your mom and dad didn't even go together. They didn't even look like they should be married to each other. I have thyroid eye disease, See double and hard to focus. Did you see double this way, parallel, or vertical, Denise? Because when I started getting spots on my brain from my sarcoidosis, I started seeing double. I started having double vision, but my double vision was parallel, not vertical. And you can't make that go away. You think you can close your eyes and shake your head and all that and get yourself not to see double, but you can't. And that was one thing that I knew something was wrong with me when I started having double vision. I guess so, Denise. I guess they do. I guess opposite attract. I guess. They were married for a long time, so I guess it worked. They are worse things, Uni, more of an inconvenience. Yeah. Horizontal. This way. This is vertical. Horizontal. Yeah. Uh Mine was horizontal. I have lots of health stuff, but just stay in the mindset that I am blessed and glad for another day. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely truthful. Um, I know a lot of people that have said something about my positivity, like they don't really like for me to, they get overwhelmed with my positivity, especially the videos that I do. Because all of my videos are about positive things, but when I pass away and my grandchildren are watching my videos, and that's why I made my YouTube channel, was so my grandchildren and my children would be able to watch me in years to come. And when my grandchildren grow up and they view my YouTube channel, I want them to be lifted up, edified, and told about positivity. I don't want there to be drama, negativity, and a bunch of nonsense. So that's why I speak a lot of positivity on my channel, which I am naturally a positive person anyway. I always have been. So that's one reason I do that. Oh, is vertical this way and this is horizontal? I might have got it backwards. Yeah, vertical, horizontal. I might have got it backwards. Look at me. I look like I'm doing like praying. I have lots of, okay, side by side. Okay, I have prism and glasses to correct it. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. How are you? Come on in here, girl. We just talking about all kind of crazy stuff. Eyesight, positivity, geodes, rocks, uh, saws, all kind of stuff. Yeah, I do too. It's no sense in vertical is up and down. Yeah, vertical and horizontal. Yeah, that's what I thought. Um I'm 57 years old. I don't have time for negativity. I mean, oh my gosh. Positive is where I'm at, which like I said, I've always been a positive person. But the older I've gotten, I've realized how short life is. When you tip over that hill of 50, and yesterday I was 50, it seems like, and now I'm 57. So I'm thinking, where did the last 7 years go? And if this next 7 years go as fast as this last 7 years, I'll be 64 tomorrow. So I don't have time to waste on drama and negativity and nonsense, you know. And I like peace. I like to have peace in my life if all possible. Now I know sometimes there's going to be things that's going to uproot and and cause you not to have peace. Someone passing away your children getting sick, your grandchildren getting sick, a parent passing away. Uh, I mean, I know there's going to be things that's going to uproot you from that, but not just every day. Some people just drama every day. I'll be 58 in February. February, no time to waste on silliness. Oh, I know. I'll be 58 in May. So we were born the same year. We were born the same year. You can imagine. I'm February the 2nd. I'll be 68. Oh, Denise, I had no idea. You don't even look like you're. Not that 68 is supposed to be. I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying you don't look 68. I wouldn't have pegged you for 68. I was thinking more around 62 or 63. Hey, Purple, how are you? Groundhog baby. Welcome in, Purple. I hope you're having a good day. I'm glad you made it in. Well, you guys, my neighbors, my friends. Oh, we're groundhog. Oh my God, we're groundhogs. Are unique creatures. Yeah, they are. You either love him or hate him every year he comes out. Well, I normally don't stay on here over 2 hours when I do a live. I'll be in February, I'll be 70. Oh, Purple. You go, girl. You go. I will, Misha. Thank you all for coming in. Remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, neighbor. See you next time.